Whoo, we kill it big time, bro. Big time. Let me take you to my empty, trading view and show you how I took all these entries. Okay. This is how we took this trade. I hope you are seeing how we took this trade. Let me move. Okay, this is how we took this trade. We broke our, we had a frag inside we had a frag inside the, oh sorry for that. We entered immediately, it broke. So our TP is here and our stop loss, we came to 15 minutes. There is where we used it to enter, which was here, which was a 1:3. Okay, it was like that. So I'm waiting. If the market is going to break to the downside, I'm going to enter another. I'm going to wait for it to do this thing. Let me show you. If it breaks to the downside, I'm going to wait for a retest and then enter. Let me then enter. I'm going to wait for this before I enter another trade. So that's how I took the trade. Let's go to Euro USD. Here we are. Euro USD, as you can see, we have, let me go to a higher time frame like 2 hours or 4 hours so that you can see what happened. We had these trend lines. It approached the trend line and I took a sell, which is obviously doing well. And as you can see, let me show you. Let me just use this example to show you. We had kind of resistant to this at this zone. You see, we have a resistant here. I don't know whether you can see. A resistant turns to be a support, turns to be a resistant, turns to be a support, turns to be a resistant, turns to be a support. So we have a support at this point. So that's why the market is kind of hesitating to break to the downside, but it will do. It will break to the downside. That's obvious. Okay, so don't panic. That's obvious. Remember these signals, I sent them to my free Telegram channel. So let me also show you how I took other trades so that you can run. And also, if you can see, we have a kind of descending triangle over here. I don't know whether you can see. You can have a descending triangle. That means if the market breaks to the downside, actually it is breaking to the downside, as you can see. But if the market breaks to the downside, I'm going to wait a retracement to retest the zone. Let me show you what I'm saying. As we've broken to the downside, I'm waiting for a retest, and then I'm going to add another one, another trade. Okay, like that. I'm going to add another trade, so must wait for a retest. Let me take you to GPP. I took a trade, but I hope it was a stop loss hit. I don't know. I had a trade, it seems like I deleted. Let me show you what it has been doing. So yeah, we had a stop loss being hit at this point. It's only that I entered at a wrong place due to pressure, something I should not do. Right now I'm waiting for GPP to drop to this zone or break out of this zone before I enter. You know, GPP, I'm waiting for it to either break, enter. Mostly if you wait for the market to retest, it will not retest all the time and you will get to miss a lot of entries. Okay, so I'm waiting for that to happen, but the market has been dunking in between, seeming to form a frag before it falls. This is a falling frag or descending frag, whichever term you may use. So let's come here. We've been winning, winning, winning. I took the first trade over here where we had head. We have, okay, number one, two, and three. We have left, head, and shoulder. So when I say left, I mean the left shoulder in inverted one. So you can see, and then this white trend line over here is also the neckline. So I immediately it broke to the upside, we took the trade. Okay, this is not necessary. It was kind of it was this trend line, but I had to remove it. But okay, you can see we are still in the trend line, so that's why we took a trade. We took a trade, and then it worked very well for us. We took a trade. I don't know, I was very tight in terms of my stop loss, and the trade is still running. I adjusted it, so I should adjust it also here, which is a 1s to 10. And right now, as you can see, I anticipated for this trade to come and retest this zone over here, which is a support zone before it goes to the upside. And also it will test this other zone over here. Let me show you over here. Over here, this, it will also retest the zone before it goes to the upside. So let me take you to BTC and show you but yeah, let me take you. BTC, as you can see, we entered the trade after the break of this small symmetrical triangle being formed over here. Let me tell you something. I use every strategy. I have a lot of strategy, and I've mastered all of my strategies that I use. So that's why you can see I win a lot of trades and I lose. I think I only lose in GPP. Like GPP is the only trade I lose. So you can see. And also BTC is kind of challenging. If you don't know, BTC is kind of challenging because it turns in at any point. Okay, like this one, I expected the market to go to the upside. Okay, this 1 and 2, it was a failed head and shoulder. I waited for it to form another a left shoulder, but it did a light shoulder. I mean, it didn't form that. Okay, I thought it was a double bottom. Nothing like that. It was a ranging market. I entered here due to seeing this symmetric of being formed. Now I'm waiting for this to enter, which is a 1s to 3. Let me take you to my MetaTrader 5 so that we can see how the trades are. I'm trying to keep my privacy. That's why I stopped the video. Guys, this crazy. This crazy, bro. This crazy. We are at 400 USD. Crazy. The market is giving it. The market is meriting. Let me say that. Also, I had 2 entries in gold, but one closed in profit. Let me show you. Let me delete a WhatsApp message before I show you, because I'm using my phone and I have a lot of privacy. I'm kind of chatting with my girlfriend. Okay, it didn't show that, but let me show you in my history. You can see. Let me show you. Okay, we are at a profit. It is only today we are at a profit of $1,082, and if we close other trades, we will be good. Here I took a lot of stop losses, and what made me took this a lot of stop losses, it was that I'm a high schooler, so after school I was trading off session. That's why I took the stop losses. But right now I'm killing it big time. The account is growing from 5,000. Right now we are at 6,000, and that is amazing. Let me see. It seems there is a trade which is closed. Gold has hit TP already, so it has also closed. So you can see gold has also closed with the TP taken. So let me see if I can add another trade on gold, if possible. Gold is melting. Okay, I'm telling you, gold is melting. After this point over here, let me take you to my trading view and make. Okay, let me show you here. Let me show you here. After the break off this structure over here, I'm taking a sell. You see, after that zone, I'm taking a sell. Okay, but if good candlestick like a dodge, hammer, and or an engulfing, harami, any reversal candlestick forms at that point, I'm gonna buy. But for now, let's wait. Okay, when you have a lot of strategies to use, you don't overtrade, you trade since you know what the market does. But when you don't understand the market, you just let the market less than develop. So right now, the other trades are melting. BTC, you can see it is doing good. USD JPY crazy. Euro USD also melting. So this is how we do it here, bro. You gotta subscribe and hit that like button. Also, for those who will watch this video on TikTok, you have gotta follow. Here is where we do account management. The number of to contact us is there in my bio on TikTok. Okay, let me show you. See you in another one. Okay, bye for now. Love you. My name is Sport Bull FX.